So I was looking at the SMGs in this game, and it turns out some of them can have a really, really high fire rate, and similar to the triple crit damage series, I kind of want to go through. Okay, so I'm laughing because I went from like dead silent, super calm to like waking up Natalie. I wanted to go through it kind of like the triple crit damage series, where all those weapons are super fun. Pair it with totally rocking out, and it's a super, super fun time every time. I wanted to look at fire rate builds. Now, I'm sorry, Walry, I just thought it was interesting. Now, it's not going to be the highest damage output in the game. You're going to be burning through ammo constantly. I think we're going to have to find creative ways to stay in the fight, but the Monsoon is the fastest firing SMG in the game, as far as I'm aware, with a fire rate perk, gets it up to 23. However, my copy is Sunbeam. Let me fix that. Okay, now I just gotta make it water, and we have a bright core weapon. So, 25.56 fire rate. Yes, I did just build an entirely new copy with the same perks for this purpose. I want to see how this performs. Now, practically speaking, which this is not a good video for that, because high fire rate is perhaps not the optimal way to go in this situation, but just saying, practically speaking, I think Sunbeam fire rate would be more damage. I know it would be, but in the spirit of getting the most fire rate, we're going to be running a bright core copy, obviously. And you'll note that I opted for a mag size perk instead of damage, and that's because with the spin up of the Monsoon, it's going to help a lot to get as much out of this weapon as possible. So I am opting for a mag size perk. And on top of that, we're going to be running Urban Assault Headhunter. Now, I do believe a Warcry loadout would probably be better, because Warcry increasing your fire rate may be the way to go, but I wanted to be kind of a one-person thing here, where aiming for the head will up our fire rate by a lot, 4%, max of 5, that's a 20% fire rate bonus, and we're doing headshot damage, or I'm sorry, that's headshot, fire rate by 9%, that's a 45% increase to the fire rate. I don't know the exact number that it'll bring us to, maybe Editing Beast can show the number on screen, but it'll be good. I'm sorry, Walry, I just don't want to do the math right now. Assault ammo recovery will help us shoot for longer, which is kind of good, and Locked and Reloaded won't be as helpful. I feel like Chaos Agent might be nice because the reload is super slow, but because we've got assault ammo recovery, I'm going to give a couple of perks to damage. Assault crit damage might be okay, but we're not running any crit rating perks, so typically that would be okay, but I think the 17% from Ramirez is good. Explosive rounds could be good for a bit of extra explosion damage, but I'm thinking a more optimal build would be probably coconuts. I'm actually completely forgetting about coconuts because, again, they're awesome. I'm running Blast in the Past this time just because I don't want to run totally rocking out with this, and you know, a nice little 16% damage buff never hurt anybody. So let's just hop in game and see how this goes. All right, so let's just, oh, there's low health. Oh my god, this is so fast. Holy shit. Oh my goodness, I am regretting not running Chaos Agent. I know that it would have lowered the damage, but this reload speed is abysmal. That's not even max speed because I gotta get headshots. Oh my god, it stacks so much. This is so much ammo. That was 105 bullets, not to mention whatever assault ammo recovery saved. It's probably over 130 shots. What is even going to survive long enough to stack the headshot damage? I think Bulletstorm Jonesy probably would have been better. Editing Beast can put his perk on screen now. That is probably a little bit more consistent because he buffs the damage just by shooting and your fire rate by shooting. So it's less overall fire rate, but when do you get an excuse to run Assault Headhunter, or Urban Assault Headhunter? Oh my god, so much. I can't tell if this is actually strong. No, of course it's not. It's just shooting a lot. I mean, when you're shooting 25 times a second, you can have a pretty low damage and still have a good time. And the Monsoon, to those of you who don't know, is actually, I'm not kidding when I say this, you can check the top 10 SMGs video link down below. It is the highest DPS SMG in the entire game. The only problem is that spin up. So practically you're never really getting that highest DPS for all situations, but in this circumstance you can see exactly how bad the fire rate is. Oh my god. I was trying to hype up this weapon, but you can see on the Smasher it survives long enough to where you run out of mag size, so it's not real damage, it's just shooting crazy fast. There's no way I'm even going to be able to encounter this encampment. Like, even just killing a couple of enemies that quickly took 32 bullets on top of assault ammo recovery, so I saved ammo and still used that much and had to spin up between each shot. So this is just ridiculous. This is so dumb. Why did I think this would be fun? I mean, it kind of is. Listen to it. Listen how fast it's shooting. This is ridiculous. I think some of the other SMGs that shoot crazy fast, like the Viper with a reload, or I'm sorry, the Viper with a fire rate perk can hit 19.17 shots per second, and it has like a 1.4 reload, I think, which is really, really fast. Somewhere in that neighborhood. I'm not sure the exact number, but that is a situation where it might be a little more practical. It'll be reloading more often, which can get you back in the fight. It won't have the spin up time that the Monsoon has. It won't be very accurate though, so I'm not sure that Urban Assault is going to be a great pick for that one. I'm not even sure if it's a great pick for this one, but I think there are other SMGs in the game that have that high fire rate that could work. I've even mentioned the Silent Spectre in the past, where I think that can have a 17 fire rate. I know the Bobcat can have a near 20 fire rate, which is insane, and those weapons are really, really good. All of those, the Silent Spectre, Viper, Bobcat, all of those appeared on the top 10 SMGs list, so we're dealing with some of the best SMGs in the game. So I wonder with this insane fire rate if they're gonna, you know, if they're gonna perform as well as expected, or if they're just gonna hose away all their bullets and be useless in the process. I'm not really sure, but I'm kind of excited to find out. All right, round one begins. We got some basic traps set up. I'm honestly digging this. We got one ramp here, so I made a nice little 2x6 all facing backwards. Should be pretty good. These enemies are dying crazy quick. Let's see. Let's see. Oh my god. This whole magazine empties so fast. There's no practical way to use this. I'm gonna spend more time reloading than shooting. From this distance, it's just useless. Affliction is just picking up the slack here. I feel like just spraying the whole crowd with Affliction is the way to do it. That's the way to go. I think that's the only way. Because I want to hit the head to get, you know, more of a fire rate, but like, yeah, that's not super practical. All right, I'm gonna run over to the Smasher, and it's just gonna die anyway. Oh no. Oh no. I want to have a Smasher, but we kind of saw how that went last time, so I don't think there's gonna be much of a surprise. I wasn't even able to kill that other Smasher in one magazine. We got one over here. Let's eat a coconut and see what we got. Yeah, that's about what I expected. that's about what I expected. Again, I feel like an SMG with a bit of a faster fire rate, that could be really fun. Bullstorm Jonesy might be nice because it buffs the damage straight up and doesn't require headshots. But I am hitting headshots, I think. Oh man, that guy is having a hard time. Yeah. Is it just headshot damage that she buffs? Yes, yes it is. So it's only 20% too, which is kind of surprising. But headshots are very powerful. I think they multiply your final damage output. So it kind of goes a long way. So 20% is probably a balancing thing. Oh my lord. It doesn't even finish it off. Each bullet is doing so little damage. It's not even... This is not viable at all. This is truly the essence of a fun loadouts video where this weapon is, you know, fun. Definitely something to give a try if you're bored and don't want to have any light ammo at the end of your mission, but this is not anything I would ever recommend in a regular mission. Oh my god. All right, we got another Smasher. Let's see. This is what I like about the sliding. I can eat my coconut while moving still. Or at least moving faster than walking. Yeah, there's another Smasher over here. I don't know what I keep wanting to learn, but it's just the same hard lesson over and over. Did he get killed by somebody else? Or did it despawn? That was weird. Maybe if he freezes, I'll get some better success. Oh, I don't know. No, I have to reload. I have to reload. Oh no, this is so bad. I should have ran Chaos Ninja. I have so many regrets with this loadout. Oh gosh. 3 seconds on the clock. I'll see you guys in the next wave. All right, round 2. Yeah, Archer's asking. This weapon shoots insanely fast. 25 fire rate plus her 45%, which applies to the base. Editing Beast has the number. I'll show it on screen again, but it's probably, what's the base Monsoon? Is it 18? So basically just add 9. Probably a 34-ish fire rate, recording Beast figures, and that's so fast. I drained this magazine in 3 seconds. I think Assault Ammo Recovery gives me like 4 seconds of uptime, but I'm pretty sure that's how long it takes for the Monsoon to reload. 3 seconds. So I'm reloading for almost as long as I'm shooting, and it is so bad. It's so bad. If I could reload quickly, like the Viper, maybe. I know the Silent Spectre has a high enough crit chance to where that might be somewhat viable to run like Sledge in the lead with that or something. Maybe Beetlejuice, but Monsoon, as is with these perks, is not optimal. It's weird because I ran the mag size perk just to shoot, you know, 1 second longer, but oh man, you're shooting for more time, but the damage. It takes an entire 100 round mag to kill anything. Or did you end up using oh, you haven't ran a fast fire weapon?
Mini bosses over here.
Oh, nice. It's ricochet. How fast can I kill myself? Let's see. Pop a coconut, and here we go. This is so dumb. This is ridiculous. I gotta get a reload perk on the next weapon I run. Monsoon. Yeah. Are you running pop shot? Oh, that's where the damage is going down. Holy crap. And they're both dead. Yeah.
Speaking of running a shotgun.
What?
Just dying instantly against the ricochet mini boss.
A lot of people, somebody in my comments the other day suggested the pot shot against the mini bosses, and in reality, shotguns actually have a significantly, if you're using a shotgun with a shotgun loadout and chaos agent, it's a significantly higher DPS. Even without all that, it's a significantly higher. So if anybody's ever just chilling with whatever loadout and they need a high range weapon to do high damage range weapon, Huskbuster is probably the top pick because it does more damage than the ground pounder, but shoots slower and is more ammo efficient in that way. Has more mag size, reloads less often. Just a better pick for a single target in every way. Ground pounder is a lot more usable for regular targets, but I feel like this happens a lot. I run a weapon that, you know, we get the gist in the first half of the mission, and then the second half we talk about something completely off topic, completely unrelated. It's just endlessly satisfying to hear it shoot, but it's also with the impending doom of an empty magazine, and so I'm never comfortably firing this weapon. I feel like throwing a water balloon, you know? Do you know? Black Drum, yeah, that's a weapon that's been suggested a few times, because the Black Drum, especially with Totally Rockin' Out, is really strong. I can run that double damage. A lot of people might forget, but in my overarching top 10 weapons in the entire game video, I actually put the Black Drum on that list, and I do not regret it. That was not an accident. That weapon is way stronger than anybody chooses to remember. Yeah. It's a little wonky, a little close range. I mean, it used to take your health away. There didn't used to be that new 6 perk where it does more damage to nature, but it is really strong. Like, really a powerhouse of a shotgun. And yeah, I put it in the top 6. Now, that was on a list where a lot of the better weapons in the game were tied up top. So there were probably 20 plus weapons on that top 10 list because so many weapons perform so similarly that they were worth a tie in my opinion. But the Black Drum was in number 6. Yeah. I stand by it.
I want to try that out now.
I highly recommend it. Next game, you should do it. But for the viewers, this video is over. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys want to see more high fire rate weapons, comment down below. I did some math and got like 6 or 7 SMGs noted down, and I think a few of them might even be a better pick than this one. The Monsoon had to be the starting video because it's the highest fire in the game, but it might not be the most practical. So if you're interested, stay tuned. Comment what you want to see. I'll see you guys in the next one, and take it easy. And then